Sure. Today's story is chapter 36 on seed planting. Don't worry about when the seeds will sprout, just plant them. The world is full of people who spend all their time thinking about the crop they will reap without ever planting anything. Let me read it again. On seed planting. Don't worry about when the seeds will sprout, just plant them. The world is full of people who spend all their time thinking about the crop they will reap without ever planting anything. This is the basic teaching of Buddhism, the law of cause and effect. Um, all the teachings of Buddha are based on this law, and the law in Buddhism is something that is valid not only in this present world, but also it was valid in the past and it will be valid in the future world too. So when we want to complain, saying, when will my effort will bring about the result? Or nothing is coming out from my long time effort. This is the doubt about the law of cause and effect, or maybe ignorance is more a precise word. We all have this ignorance. We think we know the law of cause and effect very well, but our understanding is not deep enough. That means we still have a lot of ignorance in ourselves. So sometimes people might think this is a little bit oversimplifying the things. I thought so too, but that's not the right observation or understanding. Or we should say this principle is universal and it applies to all people without any exceptions. So everybody can learn from this principle, and everybody can apply this law to their own lives, and everybody can make a lot of self-improvement by this principle, by applying this to their day-to-day lives. That is the precious part of this law. There are a lot of fancy theories out there taught by many gurus or self-help teachers. They might be very effective, but I think they choose their recipients or students. It doesn't apply to all people. I think that's the difference between the law of cause and effect taught by the Buddha and the man-made theory, including psychology or philosophy. So it's good to always come back to this principle and correct our track. Am I on the right track or not? Am I digressing too much? So the law of cause and effect is the kind of the ruler of our progress, criterion, benchmark. It applies to all people. So yeah, it's universal truth. That's the meaning of the law in Buddhism. So yeah, we all have this mindset. When are those seeds will sprout? Don't worry, it will surely sprout. and eventually bear a lot of fruits. Yeah, I think in cooking, we need a lot of preparation to cook delicious food. When the preparation is done, then all we have to do is to wait. Yeah, it's the same. The preparation, groundwork needs a lot of time and energy. But after the firm ground is completed, everything is easy. So we should be the master of this law, and we should acquire that habit of always be diligent and practice perseverance. Practice makes perfect. So we should now spare our energy and time for making more and more effort. That means seed planting. Okay, today's story is very short, but it's very profound, and that's all I think we can learn from this story.